Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another World Predictions reading. Okay, so I've been given some information on the situation with NATO, Russia, Ukraine, the rest of the world. Okay. Now, as you know, those missiles have been given, they've been given the okay to use those missiles, the long range ones, the Ukraine, to hit targets in Russia. And there has been a determination to give a response to that, although we've had no details of it. So I thought we'd look into it more because I'm getting more information. I'd like to say as well that the pipe cutting that I brought up in a previous channeling has happened. It has happened in between Germany and Helsinki in Finland. I love that town, by the way. And there's something between an internet cable being cut between, now where is it? Somewhere in Sweden, an island in Sweden and somewhere else, and I can't remember now. But so that did happen, and there's going to be lots more of that. And I did pick up about the cable in the Atlantic. They've got some Marines in the Atlantic, so there's stuff going on. There's specialized divers. They're going down and they're just cutting wires. Hybrid warfare. Okay. So anyway, so what I got was a Russian strike is inevitable. 2 strategic targets being planned right now. Well, when I'm doing this video, the first will hit the Ukraine just inside the border near a school and a college. And there'll be widespread fallout. There will be sickness with it. And it will be a no-go zone for a while. That is on the cards for the moment. Obviously, timelines can change, as we've seen, in massive style. And not for the better, I may add, in some cases. So, but there's something to do with the German base. I just got German base, whether it's a US base, I don't know. German base, a NATO base, I'm being told, is on the list, and it's strikes in Germany. One in particular, a NATO target. I've got NATO targets: France, Germany, Washington, London, Helsinki. The rest later. Bases overseas. Now, the name I got sounded like Haustad, but I don't think I'm saying it right. Haustad. Hochstadtt. I looked it up. Now, I'm not sure there's an actual base in there, but there's something happening to this town. It's in Bavaria, Germany. Now, I know there are American bases in Bavaria. I don't think the UK's got bases. But if anybody knows anything about that, let me know, please. But plans made now. There's something to do with hitting bases within Germany as a warning. Possibly nuclear, but there's definitely going to be a nuclear weapon that goes into Ukraine, just inside the border. Have I got any coordinates? And my little remote viewer out there, I'd love you to tell me, because I know some of the coordinates we got on here. And you're a real star with this. It took you to a bridge in the Ukraine. So I'm going to just ask them for some remote viewing connected with this. 17, 18, 26, 4, 2, 9, 0, and a 1. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Thank you. But they're the remote viewing coordinates for you. Please let me know if you get anywhere, if you do it anymore. Thank you. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but you are brilliant. But if anybody else does it as well, that'd be very interesting. I don't do it like that. I'm just taken to these places. So, okay. But it's definitely something to do with Bavaria, Germany. And I mean, I was thinking about the title of this video already. Is Russia going to fight back after this missile strike? And I got yes, which I got that. But I got this information before I got the title. Then I got Finland, Poland, Germany and Lithuania at risk. NATO is forced to listen and act very quickly. Iran comes into play with this. It's going to affect the axis with Iran. This is what I'm being told. I'm channeling Iran, Israel, South Qatar. I've just heard. North Korea is going to send even more troops. They're sending them now, apparently. There's going to be a lot of more GRU or whatever they call them. You know, the intelligence, like the SAS of Russia. Only they're never the SAS. And they're going to be doing more operations, more backstabbing. Something working out of an Iranian embassy. Operatives working out of an Iranian embassy. Where's this then? That'll come next. So let's have a look then. Let's dive in. So I've got these cards already that they've given me. We have choice, Valkyrie. NATO has a choice to respond, and it needs to respond this time. No backtracking, no finding clever ways around it. It needs to respond this time. It has no choice. It's been put into a position where it has to act fast. Troops on the borders, Poland, Austria. Something about Austria coming into play, stronger boundaries. There's going to be some refugees coming from somewhere. I just keep getting this. We've got mystery, cloak and dagger. Spies. We've got 3 in the UK, Russian spies. I've been told that already. Acting in shadow, in the shadows. We've got something about trying to heal the rift between the countries. UN, it will be useless. It will be white elephant, I'm hearing. There is a big change coming. The battle lines have been drawn. Okay, so what about this Iranian, and working out for an Iranian embassy, please? Which tarot would you like me to go to? This one. Okay. Number 3, transformation, forced transformation, sea battle, depth charges. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, that's what they're showing me. All these battleships in a line. I'm seeing guns being fired from a ship, from a UK ship, towards a coastline. Fighter jets over this incursion over boundaries. Battle from the sea, Red Sea, Black Sea, Baltic. Okay. North Sea needs to be watched. There are more incursions. Hiding on fishing boats, which they said that we're hiding on fishing boats. But I'm getting there's more of that. They will be seen as a submarine in the channel, in the English channel, that needs to be dealt with, or no doubt is being dealt with. A lot more incursions over lines, boundaries, testing airspace, testing boundaries, show of strength. Live by the sword, die by the sword, I've just heard. This information is coming really heavy. I suddenly feel like a rock. Sorry about that. My storage was full and it just switched off. Thankfully, it was at the best time it could switch off. So let's get going again. Right, see what else we can find. And I was in full chunta as well. Oh my, here we go. The tower's coming in. A rearrangement of Europe, troops, mobilization of troops. A fast mobilization. A hope that this rift can be healed, that equilibrium can be found. But we were also asking about the Iranian embassy, weren't we? Where's this Iranian embassy? There's a tower, information coming, preparation of strikes. It's almost, all right, okay. You know in the Gulf War when you could see the bomb going down? That was a big shock for us, to be able to see that, to follow the trajectory of a bomb. When I'm saying that, weapons depot. If they're aiming at the weapons, they're aiming at something at this NATO base. I think they train at this NATO base as well that I talked about. There's some big tower coming in, some boundaries being strengthened. China speaks, vetoes something. Vetoes 2 points. A huge change. But there's some attempt to mediate and talk. Iran's still preparing for battle. There will be an incursion into Israel. They will not give up on that. But so far it hasn't happened. So that's good. So tell us about this tower. A warning coming. It's inevitable, but there's a warning coming. Being prepared, mobilizing on high alert. Air defense is being strengthened. Something coming from the sea. Missile. Trident, I got that the other day. Missile coming from the sea. Now, I read up about these missiles, and these long-range missiles are the shadow ones. There's 2. And there's the English one, the French one, and the US has just given approval for theirs to be used. Storm Shadow, something like that. 2 more of them are going to be fired within the next 24 hours. Hitting one step just outside Moscow. Building crumbles. 10 deaths. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good, no matter where you are. But, you know, innocent people being hurt. But what can you do? Remember, please try to remember, this is impartial channeling. It's not me. Right, somebody in 2 minds about something. Strength, a show of strength. Saber rattling no more. A show of strength. Action has to be taken to keep face within the Kremlin. A meeting of generals, like a Cobra meeting, we would say here. An emergency meeting now being conducted. Nobody will go against him. A change in tactics, being more at the front rather than in the shadow. There's still going to be more shadow conspiracy, shadow attacks. North Korea is going to send more troops. I just heard Iran will be allowed to play. Qatar, something about Qatar here. South Qatar. Oh yeah, sweep and change. No diplomacy now. A swift response is already happening. There are planes in the air somewhere. 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Now, I don't know if they're actually referring to where they are. Planes already in the air. So when you say this, it could be happening then. I don't know if those times mean when that's happening, bombing raids, something. More strikes. Kiev must be taken, that's what I've heard. It's almost like they're just going to start bombarding. 2 people trying to push Putin out. They say this is a disaster waiting to happen. But the strikes will happen. Nuclear weapons will be used. There will be 2 that are used. First, it's just inside Ukraine. There's a chance that one can be used on a German base. Okay, confirmation of that. Hush, that. I know I'm saying it wrong, so please forgive me. I was trying to learn German not so long ago, and I will go back to it. Trying to learn all languages. I love them. I just love languages. No, these ones. All right. What is the mystery? Missile. I'm seeing something coming up from the sea. Volley. There are jets flying all over. Iranian power to be backed. Sending weapons. Still sending weapons. Okay. 8 of Swords. not seeing how to come out of a situation, not wanting to lose face, blind to a situation, blind to the truth, blind to the devastation that's been caused, a new journey, a new beginning. All right, okay. Queen of Swords, fighting back, taking what's ours. Lithuania keeps coming up. Georgia, going all out. This is on the cards at the moment. Timelines can change. People can say things. You know, all sorts can happen. Yeah. So that's what's happening there. Can we have anything about this Iranian embassy before I go on to the next topic, which is P. Diddy, apparently? Anything going on? Can you tell me anything more about that? Where is this embassy? Where is this embassy, please? Growth. I don't know what that's about. I'll have a look in a minute. Got that. Growth. Where is this embassy? Oh, it's not Africa. Life Force Energy, Africa. It doesn't mean that it's Africa. It's Life Force Energy. I don't know what that's about. Purification. I do get that there's going to be an explosion. Where did I... Didn't I say that? I can't remember if I said that. Where did I say explosion? I wonder if that was in my last reading. Can I get my Pure Angelic Tarot reading? There are more troops going into Ukraine. They marched, yeah, I've got a tap there, march towards Kiev. Where did I see this explosion? I'm not sure where that... Ah, I haven't given you all the stuff here. So we got, there's something about Frankfurt as well being a target. I think there's a base at Frankfurt. Then I've got incursion into Poland's border, undercover planned. Pipes, communication cut, centre of Helsinki this time. Energy block for Germany, something to do with the Frankfurt pipe. And then I've got in brackets explosion. I've been getting that for a long time. I didn't know where it was. Within 2 days. So, good grief. We've got fire. I always see this is fire purification. There's a fiery words, fiery tempers, a surge forward over enemy lines. That's what I keep getting. A surge. A famine comes. Right, I've got a few other messages here that I have to, purification. They've come out early, apparently. India calls for restraint. Something about Africa. The bases in Africa. There's something in Africa. The taking of Africa. Not the taking, but something about bases in Africa. I'm not sure what that's about. Strategic plan, secret bases in Africa. 23. That's an important number. And 34. I don't know why this is. Okay. Masculine. 42. Divine masculine. Okay, this is very, very strange. Masculine energy. Zen monastery, Japan. I keep getting stuff for Tokyo. Right, we're getting a few messages here now. They're changing. Okay, so what were you trying to get? You wanted to say something about P. Diddy. That could be related to P. Diddy. Masculine domination. Want to be dominant, want to be top, wanting to take. Four of Swords. Incarcerated. Will go to jail. Will not get out of it. These burdens, there's going to be compensation claims, and he will be stripped of his money. Stripped of his titles, of business titles. Will be made to answer for his crimes. Will not get away with it, no matter what he tries to do. Secret deals will not work. Okay, there's about 3 being made. Okay, well that's him. There are more to come out in this trial. There'll be other people talked about, other celebrities that will be talked about and will be investigated. Computers will be taken, images will be found. Okay. Tokyo. Why am I hearing Morse code? Some sort of signal coming out of Tokyo. Something to do with Tokyo. Tokyo Jane? Tokyo Jane. I don't know if that's a secret. I don't know what that is. You know, World War II with this Tokyo Jane, something with Tokyo. Messages come out secretly from Tokyo in a coded form to give information about China. Something happening in the South China Sea. What's happening in the South China Sea? I want to know what this is and that growth is. We'll look at that in a minute. Something happening in the South China Sea. Bogeyman. Bogeyman hides stealthily in the South China Sea, gathering information, waiting to strike. Could have been doing this since October. Fire. A meeting of the fleet, meeting of ships, stealth, firepower. We've got a siren there. Something lurks in the South China Sea, ready to pounce. Something, 3 submarines lurk under the North Pole, the polar cap. New weapon, there's a new weapon. Now, I know they've said about that it was fired in the Ukraine, it's a new type of weapon, but they've been testing something in the Arctic. That's Russia, North Korea, and China. China urges restraint on its use, wants to impose restrictions. They don't. I just heard we are watching. That's powers that be up there, or wherever they are. We are watching. Angelics, whatever. Guardians, whatever you want to call them. So I don't know if there might have been little UFOs around there. I don't know, because they tend to look at things like that, don't they? Or be around installations being blocked. It's almost like I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a drone with things pulled out. Oh my God, that's really weird. I'm seeing like a little drone in the window there. Somebody watching. Door closing. What happens in a reading is relevant in the reading, but it's like it's hovering there, and it's, when I've talked about my Spooked Out channel, about how I see as well, that in between the mind and physical. And I don't know how to explain it to you. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's there, but it's not there. That's drones. Drone attack. I keep getting drone attack. Something, a weapon. It's a missile of some sort, a new type of missile. Now, there's already been one out, but this is hyper greed. I just heard. I don't know what that means. Firepower. If they only knew what we had, they wouldn't do this. They would walk away. So I just heard. The call to Washington, red phone, to object. Putin ignored. Biden moves forward. No love lost, I'm getting here. Trying to, for a partnership, trying to North Korean talks being asked to not send more troops or there will be consequences. US plans some sort of action with North Korea, which I find quite strange, but, you know, not strange, but sort of careful. Something being created that's going to cause a stir. Something, an alliance that's going to cause a stir as well, an unexpected alliance. I keep getting Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Will. Got will and determination to win. Will not be broken. Putin. Focus is on retaining all of the states that belong to the USSR. Keep getting 14th of December. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, ice. Something under the ice. Being monitored and discovered. Again, we've got something coming out of the ice. Celebration. I just had to say Dallas Cowboys. My son follows the Dallas Cowboys. A celebration. They winning something. I know nothing about that, but that's what I've just heard. Water. Yeah. Water. Something coming out of the water. Okay. What else would you like to talk about, please? Anything else? Okay. Is it? I keep getting the name Fotheringill. Now I've just heard Harry or Henry. Harry or Henry? Henry Fotheringill at the top. Is he important somewhere? He has information, or is he from the past? I'm seeing somebody from the past. 30s, 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, important. I don't know what that's about. The other thing I want to talk about, actually, before we go there, is something I got last night. Somebody's making a bomb somewhere, because I got this. I forgot about it. And I need to tell you. You know what, I'm going to go mention a few things from my Pure Angelic reading as well, because there's something important there. Where are you? Give me a moment. I did get bushfires, Australia, still getting that. Something about Alice Springs, Australia. There's some court case going on in Australia, Alice Springs. Something to do with bushfires or fire? Or, fire? I don't know. Right, okay. So, what I was showing the other day, often when I wake up in the morning, I'm showing things, and they keep showing me about this ripple effect. Okay, and it's like somebody's dropped a stone in the water or skimmed it, whatever, you know, and don't laugh, right? We have this circle, all these circles, and normally in the middle it's just a circle, but in the middle was this big explosion, okay, of water. I don't know what that's referring to. There's something about hydrogen here. There's something about bomb making, because I heard heavy water. And then they referred me to the movie The Heroes of Telemark. Now that was Kirk Douglas, wasn't it? I can't remember the others, but I know Kirk Douglas was in it. And they were transporting heavy water to make a bomb, like the atom bomb, but it was the Nazis, but it was going over in Switzerland, so was it Switzerland? I can't remember. And they had to blow the ferry up, and they had all those innocent people on, but they had this big thing of water, and it's heavy water. It's a good movie, a good war movie, and that's what I got. That's what they showed me. So there's something about transporting heavy water somewhere to make, it's got to be to make a bomb or do something with it that's, I don't know, it's to make some sort of bomb or new weapon or something. I don't know what it's for. We'll have a little look. I got hydrogen, bomb, atomics. I don't know, but there's something going on. And I just heard Alpine regions of France. So I don't know what the heck is happening there. Mystery. Boundaries. Somebody's not putting boundaries in. Something need to put more boundaries in. Casserole, cinnamon rolls. Warm my heart, all deserving comfort, readies my heart. Well, that makes no sense here. Trying to smooth something over. But there's ice. It's like the Cold War started again. It's massive, but it's going to erupt. Russia will not take this lying down. We will be spoken for. Who am I talking to? Oh my God. Well, you could have warned me about that. So I have some general. And it's like he's standing within me and he's got all the medals on. Right, can you give me the side of what Russia will do then, please? You know, a bit more. Cinnamon rolls. The homeland shall be protected. War will be waged. Countries returned to the rightful place. I'm getting these all upside down. Please tell me. No, I'm right way. Dark days of winter. They come upon you now. The frost will bite you. Boundaries must be kept. Growth of our nation shall be sacrament. I can't say it. Sancticent. That's how he's saying it. Anything else you wish to say? I wish to repeat the message. This will not be taken lying down. The ice will move and the earth will shake, and we will make it happen. You will be beaten. It is time to step out of the race and retreat. Thank you. Can I have your name? Olaf Kostuta? Can't say it. Olaf. General Olaf Kostusta. General Olaf Kostuta. I can't say it. Sounds more German than it is Russian. Thank you. Kostuta. Something like that. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Incense. Allow the smoke to reveal the truth, clearing the haze while lifting the fog. It's like everything's going to be laid bare. It's going to come out in the open. Exactly what the intentions are. They will be spoken boldly, clearly, and movement will happen very, very quickly on both sides. I'm seeing fighter jets over to the centre of Poland, Krakow, and over. It's like they're seen. I know there's a guy, I've forgotten your name, sorry. When I'm channeling, I forget everybody's name, everything. You've sent me emails about this because I said on the border there would be activities. Definitely incursion. Could be happening now. It's happened before. They come in. It's like there's a lot of reconnaissance being done. There's more troops on the ground, if you know what I mean, through Europe, spies, whatever, gathering information, hacking, something phone tapping, getting information, but from unreliable sources, stirring up trouble. Seeing where there's a fight, seeing where there's a furore, seeing where there's fire, stoking it. Boom. With rhetoric, with word, hacking. Still get BA systems, will be hacked again. Is it BA? Well, there's BAE. What about BE? Still definitely this plane thing. There's like all these different little things going on, and they're all organized. They're all a web. They're all skirmishes, and they're all chain reaction and all linked. Hybrid warfare. Beware the tactician. I said that last time, Attila the Hun. This person is like a Putin, Attila the Hun. All right? Tactician. Very clever. Now I've heard Olaf Gustav Irenko. But there's Kustaten. Olaf Kustaten as well. There are 4 of them. I don't know what's going on as well. I saw some very strange images this morning, actually. But I'm going to talk about them on Spooked Out, I think, because I'm not sure whether they're part of this or not. I've been told they're Spooked Out, so very strange things going on there as well. But yes, a frost. There's no more talking. There's no more fighting with words. This is it. As parts of Africa need to be watched again, there's going to be some famine because of the weather drying out the land even more. A shortage of water in Africa becomes a national crisis in several countries. Something to do with Kenya as well in the coming months. Help will be needed. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to finish off with? All right. Develop stronger concentration. Well, that's nice. But look at the fire. I don't think the words are meaning anything here. Look at the fire. Somebody's very angry. Furious that they've not been heard. Closing their eyes to something. Following the anger only. Following traditions instead of seeing that the world has now changed. Practice positivity. Some people closing their eyes to things, not seeing the truth of a situation, needing to be awakened, needing to see where they are going. They need to go in a more positive direction. What they believe is positive is not. It's coming from within, anger, wrapped in anger and fear. A change must be made. A mistake must be righted. A removal will happen. I am not going in the US election again. Contemplate death and beyond. There are higher issues at stake here. People's lives at stake. This can be Putin as well. A removal will be made. An attempt will be made to remove Putin. It will fail. I'm seeing riots all the time. Something near Moscow. St. Petersburg again. Protest riots. The people will not give up. They want peace and freedom. As do we all. Oh, the majority of us anyway. Show self-respect. Show respect for the world. Under judgment. Under judgment. Being watched, how we deal with this situation. Do we give it fuel and fire, fuel it with fire, or do we back away? There's a massive tower coming. Within the next 24 hours, there will be strikes. There will be strikes. It may even be that some watchtowers hit here somewhere. A city will be taken if talking does not continue and efforts for peace are maintained. Kiev is in a lot of danger. There are going to be more missile strikes, at least 2 or 3, and it's going to be heavy. And those white ones, they're going to be really heavy bombardment again. Massive bombardment. Indirectly, as close as they can to Zelensky. They want to remove him from power. May actually be a spy within the government that they don't know about, giving information as well. To Andrei Butovkin. I'm getting these names. I'm sorry I can't say them and I'm butchering them. We'll have one more card and then we'll leave it. What's happening in the next 24 hours, please? Anything, well, apart from everything I've said, but okay. Right, are they all saved out? Right. Acting out of habit, not saying the truth, not opening the eyes to the truth. I'm still getting that. Hiding something, hiding under the ice. Somebody's hiding under the ice, doing something under the ice at the North Pole. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting from that. They're channeling. Is this upside down? Ignore of truth, ignoring how much devastation. The world's on danger point, massive danger point for all of us. if this continues to be continues to get out of control. This tower will come if we don't get it together. It will be end of days. It's just getting ridiculous again. People not prepared to see the other side, the point of view, and to come to the table. It's just this masculine, and we all have masculine in us, all right? Aggression, push forward. Live by the sword, die by the sword. A country will fall if action is not taken and a weak stance is taken. But at the same time, talks have to happen. This can be stopped, but somebody's going to be forced into action either way. And it's going to be lightning quick and a big change of plans. All right, I shall see you next time. Take care of yourselves, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm not sure if some people have been unsubscribed on here. I've had this a few times. So if you have been, please, resubscribe. And yeah, please check out the Pure Angelic Tarot readings that I've done, and the Spooked Out readings. And what else? Yeah, check out my books on the top there, not the middle one. These ones, some of them are available on Amazon, or you can go to Inca and read some for free on there. They'll come up with memberships, but you can read some of them for free. So thank you very much. Take care of yourselves, as I say, and I shall see you next time. Don't worry, we'll get off these timelines. We've got to find an answer to this. I'm tired of this. I don't know about you, but take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye.